What I'm going to talk about today is closing techniques. Basic, simple things you have to know if you're in sales. And it's basic. If you go in a house and you do a presentation and expect the customer to be blown away and say, "Great, what do I do next?" It's never going to happen. Rarely. You have to ask for the sale. You have to tell them, "I would like to earn your business today." Not, "Do you need time to think about it?" Not, "What do you think?" That's not closing. Closing is sticking your hand across the table saying, "I think this is a great deal for you. Let's shake on it." And put that pressure back on them. They don't know the next move. Closing is as simple as saying, "Do you have any more questions, Mr. Wilson?" "No?" "Great, I've explained everything. Let me show you what we do now." And move right into the next process. Pull out your contract. Pull out your computer. And say, "This is what we have to do now." Whether it's a credit check, whether it's, "I need you to fill this paperwork out," whatever it is you have to do, that's the next natural step that you know, but the customer doesn't. So you have to take them on that journey. You're the guide. You're the expert. It's like somebody going to a national forest and the forest ranger says, "Look at this wonderful forest. Have a great time." No, you need a guide. You want to know where the good stuff is. You want the easiest way to go down the path. So you being the sales guy, the expert, you have to go ahead and guide them. Tell them, "This is what we do now." They had no more questions. That tells you they have no more concerns. Only thing that's going to concern them is, what do I do now? He's not telling me anything. He's sitting here waiting on me to tell him what to do. Come on. Close the deal. Ask for the sale. Get your no. Get your no. Maybe it ain't nothing but a slow no. Get your no. Mrs. Smith, I know you're kind of on the fence thinking about this, but I want to tell you, I think this is a great deal for you. I think it'd be wise for you to move forward today. And what do you say? Come on, let's go for it. Let's do this. And stick your hand out. And he's going to say, I'm not ready to do it tonight. Not tonight. No, not tonight. We never make a decision the first night. You know how many times I've heard that and walked out with that deal? Are you kidding me? We don't make decisions on the first night. That's such a lame excuse for you to pack up and leave. You're not a sales guy. You're a presenter. Get out of those people's house. Get out of this business. You don't have any business in sales if you're packing up because he said, "No, we don't make decisions in the first night." Come on, that's the beginning. I completely understand, Mr. Wilson. A lot of people don't. But by you not making a decision, I feel like you just made a decision in the first night. What I really need to find out is, what I really want to ask you is just a straight question. What are your main concerns? Because I want to make sure I didn't miss anything or explain anything wrong to you. So tell me what your main concerns are. Because he's telling you he's got concerns. He needs to think about it. What do you need to think about? Let me help you think about it. I'm here right now. So you got to pull that out of him. What are your main concerns? "Well, we want to get another quote." Oh my God. Oh my God. You're really scared now, aren't you? Because he wants to get another quote. That's laughable. I eat that for breakfast. Come on, guys. You want to get another quote? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Why would you want to get another quote with what I just showed you? There's no one that's going to walk through this door that's going to give you a deal that's better than the deal I have laying out here now. Is it me? Do you feel like my company isn't the right company or fit for you? Let me go over my company story again with you. I want you to remember, we're Irmo Solar Company of the Year, Mr. Wilson. I want you to remember that we have over X amount of customers, Mr. Wilson. I want you to remember these references that I've shown you, Mr. Wilson. And if you've set yourself apart during the presentation, he's gonna understand, because nobody's gonna come in that house and do what you do during the presentation. That sets you apart for the close. So when you say it's nobody that's gonna come in here and take care of you like we are, he's gonna understand that. I'm not going in a customer's house to sell him solar panels without taking him up in his attic. Well, who does that? Oh, you go in the attic? Yeah, you doggone right, I go in the attic. I look around. I want to see the insulation. I want to see what it looks like. I want him to feel how hot it is in the summer or how cold it is in the winter up there. Because I want to do insulation too. I want to help the guy out. So yeah, I'm in the attic. I'm fighting to get in the attic. If he says, well, it's kind of messy up there, don't worry about it. I see it all the time. Well, we got to go through the closet. Don't worry about it. I see it all the time. Don't worry about it. Come on, let me just take a peek up there. Because I need to go up there and see. I need to separate myself from them. So when I get to the close, they know. I need to see your tax returns. I know you're saying you're paying $10,000 a year, but I'm looking at 4 kids running around. Aren't you getting $8,000 back in taxes? Let's take a look, Mr. Wilson. Let's see what you're doing. Now, instead of me just being a sales guy that's pushing solar on him, I'm helping him. I really am. Because if I sell you $40,000 worth of solar and you're supposed to get $22,000 back from the government, and it turns out that you're only going to get $3,000, whose fault is that? That's my fault. I didn't do my job. And so I've separated myself from anybody. So when it comes to the close, if he's already had somebody in there, they're dead already. They're dead when I went in the attic. They were done then. They were done when I walked him and his wife around the house. They were done right then. Yes, I'm insistent. Y'all, come on, let me show you some stuff. Let's look at the roof. Let's do this together. Let's make it a team thing. I want to take a minute. I know it's cold. I got time. Y'all slip your shoes on. Let's go outside. And get up from the table. You're separating yourself. You're taking true concern. I'm not waiting on them to ask me about a roof. I'm going to look at the roof and ask them how old that roof is. I'm going to put solar panels up on a 20-year-old roof. Come on, guys. Come on. When you separate yourself in the close, in the presentation, the close becomes a lot easier because you have a lot more, your words are more valid. You have a lot more credibility than some guy coming in there doing a 2-hour presentation and never got his butt up out of the chair. Never had an action plan. Never bought in third-party videos. References of things you've personally done. Never petted the dog. Come on, guys. Your warm-up's got to be 15, 20, 30 minutes. I warm up as long as they want to warm up. I'm not ready until they're ready. We can talk about the world because it makes my clothes a lot easier. Hey, guys, just want to interrupt this video right quick to say there are 4 different personality types. If you're presenting the same way to every person that you come in contact with, you're missing 75% of the time. You're presenting the wrong way. Because you have fiery red, you have cool blue, who is my favorite. He's such a hard thinker and critical. Then you have sunshine yellow. She's so happy and bubbly and wants to talk about everything in the world. And then you have earth green. Oh, yeah. So if you're presenting one way to everybody, we're all different. We have different personalities. So check out my next video. I'm going to talk about how to present to each personality type. Okay? Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Now, back to the video. Now, back to the closing. I've done my job. I've presented very well. I've went up in the attic. I've walked them around outside. I've looked at the tax returns. I've done the 50 more things to separate myself during my presentation. And now, I'm done. Mr. Wilson, do you have any more questions? Looking at his wife, she's looking at him. Baby, you got any more questions? No more questions? Let me show you the next step and how easy it is. Who's better with the paperwork? That's a closing question. I'm pulling out the contract. Which one of you better with the paperwork? And I'm looking straight at the wife because I know she's better with the paperwork. And that's a close. Here's the pen. Pull out your deluxe pen. Don't have this cheap pen like this when you go in somebody's house. This is a pen you use for your everyday activities. You have to have a nice pen, not one of these little cheapies. Somebody signing a $40,000 contract and this is what you pull out? Oh, you guys killing me. You're killing me. Oh my God. Anyway. And if they're not moving on that piece of paper, ask them. Are you guys ready to move forward today? Is there a problem? Is there something that you're hesitant about? Man, this is a conversation. It's the same conversation you'd have with your friend. You guys are getting ready to walk into the mall, and he's standing at the door looking. You're going to be like, yo, what's going on, buddy? Is there a problem? What's wrong? It's the exact same thing. You've got to close. Ask for the sale. And then when they say no, they're not ready to move forward because they never ever make a decision. They want to get 100 other opinions. Your sale just started and you haven't done your job. You didn't separate yourself. You're normal, you're average, and you're not walking out with that sale. Guarantee you. I'm the next guy coming in and I'm going to laugh at your contract. That's $40,000. Mine's going to be $45,000. And I'm coming out with the sale because you didn't go in the attic. You didn't check their taxes. Come on, man. Take that sales hat off, man. Help these people out and close that deal. This is Ron. I love you guys. Subscribe to my page. Hustle and motivate until you can't no more. Go make your money and don't worry about it. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Share, 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 share. Everybody needs this. Everybody needs this.